Just looking out at the Fraser River have me thinking about what I read in the Bible this morning. A man named Naaman from a country that was in enmity to Israel. He was a leper. He was a high-ranking official, king's right-hand man. So a servant girl suggested they go to Israel because there's a prophet there. The prophet would heal him. So he takes a whole bunch of gold and silver and clothes as presents, as gifts, and he marches into Israel, went to the king, and said, "My king sent me here for you to heal me." Well, the king almost had a panic attack, thinking, "Am I God that you think I can heal you?" He didn't have a clue, but someone had a clue. It's a prophet, Elisha. So he called for Naaman. But when Naaman came to his house, Elisha didn't even come out to greet him. Instead, he sent a messenger to tell Naaman, "Go wash in the Jordan River 7 times." Naaman got totally pissed off. That was like demeaning to him, insulting to him. He says, "All the rivers in Damascus cleaner than the Jordan. Why I have to go wash in that dirty river?" He packed his bags, was ready to go home. His servant said to him, "Look, if the prophet had told you to do some great thing, wouldn't you have done it? He gave you something simple. Why don't you just, give it a shot?" Sure enough, Naaman goes, dips 7 times in the river, kaboom, leprosy gone. Well, I don't recommend you go jump into the Fraser River thinking it's going to heal your psoriasis or skin problem like that, but definitely totally clean. But here's the part that stayed with me from that. It all came down to a bunch of dirt. Here's what I mean by that. Now Naaman comes back to Elisha to thank him and offer him all the gold and silver and clothes that he brought. Elisha wouldn't have any of it. He said, "Keep your gifts. I'm not in this business for selling miracles." So Naaman said, he says, "The way you've healed me has helped me to understand something. Now I know that there is a God in Israel and that there is no other God but him that exists anywhere in any country. So here's what I need from you, Elisha. Give me as much dirt as my donkey can carry. And when I get home, that'll remind me of God, and that's where I will stand to give him praise and worship." It all came down to a bunch of dirt. I find that amazing. There's one little part too. He said, "I'm asking for forgiveness in advance. And here's why. I'm the king's right-hand man. He's going to go into his temple to pray to his idol. I'll have to go with him. He'll be leaning on my arm. I have to go through the motion. But my heart isn't in that anymore. I'll do it for survival's sake. I've given my heart to Jehovah." That's wisdom. There's wisdom wrapped up in that. Someone said to me a long time ago, "If Al-Qaeda captured you, if a Muslim hold a gun to your head and said, 'Deny Christ or I'll shoot you,' what would you do?" They expected me to say, "I'll deny him. I won't deny him. Shoot me." Naaman is teaching us something else. He's teaching us survival. It's not about whether I deny Christ or not. God knows my heart. It's about survival. Survive the moment. Stand on your piece of dirt and give him glory. So I said it's about survival because Jesus told us, don't think ahead of time what you're going to say in critical situations like that. I'm going to give you the words. Let's say Naaman goes back to the king, and the king says to him, "Okay, come on, Naaman, I'm going to worship my idol. I need you there with me." And he says, "No, I believe in Jehovah. I'm not going to do this with you anymore." What's the outcome of that going to be? He gets killed. Where's the testimony gone then? It dies. No, Naaman is showing us survival. He is a new man. God knows his heart, and he can continue to proclaim Jehovah's glory in a hostile land, in a hostile environment. He cannot do that if he gets killed by the king for an act of what the king would consider disobedience. Learn that. That's piece of wisdom. Sometimes survival is what's necessary.